Alright guys, it's your boy J-Breezy, the Reverend back there. We're on our way to go see Captain America, the Civil War. I want to introduce you guys to somebody special to me, the man, the legend, Revo.
Hello.
He's a little shy. But anyway,
super excited.
Super excited, can't wait. We've been waiting a few months for this now. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't heard any reviews over this whole weekend. So this is the first time that ever happens for a big movie like this, and nobody actually ruining it or spoiling anything. So I'm excited. I'm going into this with an open mind, nothing, no negativity, only positive feelings. What about you, my boy?
All I've heard is word of mouth, and it's all excellent. Everyone says it's the best ever, best superhero movie ever. No one said anything negative. As far as reviews, I've stayed away from social media. I don't want to, have it ruined for me.
Me too.
So I haven't heard any actual reviews. Just, oh my god, you gotta go watch. Then again, I heard the same thing about the first two, what was it, the Avengers movies, and I was thinking, but for this one, I'm actually super excited, so I can't wait.
Team Iron Man.
Team Captain America.
Wow.
But we'll see afterwards. I might change my mind. We'll see.
Disappointed with that answer, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, we'll let you know what happens. Super excited, and stay tuned.
We watched Civil War yesterday, Captain America. We actually did a video yesterday, but there were some technical difficulties. So here we go again.
Take two.
Take two. So,
first thoughts on the movie. What did you think? Did you like it?
I loved it. I believe what everyone's saying. It's the best superhero movie out there. I can't think of anything else that even comes close. I loved everything about it. I don't think I have any cons. What about you?
Actually, everything that we saw is what I expected going into the movie. It was fun, entertaining, overall a good Marvel film.
Yeah.
One of their best films so far for me.
I think it's their best one so far.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. And that's saying something, just because I thought Iron Man 1 was really good. Hulk with Edward Norton, which
I liked it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people hated it, but I liked it, and Iron Man was my favorite one up until now, but this one is knocked it, off of the pedestal it was on.
Yeah, totally.
For me. Should we discuss right now what team? I'm Team Cap.
Well, I stayed with Team Iron Man. There's no changing on that. At first I was just Team Iron Man because just Iron Man fan. But then just kind of watching the movie and just listening to what they were saying, I thought that they made valid points where, they're fighting for the good. It's a good cause, but at the same time, innocent people are getting caught in the crossfire, and it's just no one's being held accountable, which makes sense. So I totally understand why Iron Man and is siding with the government, that they should be checked. They should be kept in line and held responsible for their actions.
Yeah, it's true. Both parties actually have valid points, and I agree with both, and they both are passionate about why they chose their side. So I agree with both. I'm just Team Cap because I'm thinking about it in the real world where this is what happens, and little by little they take your rights away. So I don't want to make it too much about the real world, but that's where I'm at. Where if they start, being a part of the government, then they could make them do whatever they want to do whenever they want them to do it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, go attack so and so. Are they gonna say no?
Yeah.
No.
It's like, no, I'm telling you to do it, so go do it. Yeah.
Or don't go there and help other people when they might want to. So anyway, that's why I'm Team Cap all the way.
One thing that I do want to say about Marvel is just, I don't know if they get lucky or they just know how to scout actors, but I think that they chose the right characters like Chad Boseman and what's his name, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Black Panther. Let's just start with Black Panther. Black Panther, the guy just did an amazing job. If no one knew who he was, they know who he is now. I thought he did an amazing job. Black Panther just kicked ass and just brought so much entertainment to the movie where it's just watching it. I wanted to when are they gonna come out with a Black Panther movie?
Yeah, I completely agree. I don't know much either about Black Panther. I've never read a comic. Not a fan at all.
You just know where he comes from.
Yeah. So, but watching this movie got me excited for it, and I will want to watch a standalone Black Panther movie, so I thought it was an excellent introduction. I mean,
and I think he could do it. The guy looks like a good actor.
All of his scenes I thought were great. I never thought, oh, here we go again. I was just thinking, oh man, he's back. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped to see him
Black
alone
Panther,
in the movie. Yeah. And if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't give a shit. So I think this is perfect. Marvel knows how to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And now going with Spider-Man. My first reaction to Spider-Man, I was just kind of like, oh great, oh my god, seriously, they screwed this up. Just mainly because I actually enjoyed Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I was actually a fan, so I was a little, when I found out that they were removing him, I was just kind of disappointed. But just as the movie progressed, I came around and I thought that this kid just was nailing it. Just the way that he was executing his scenes, like it was funny, entertaining, and he just brought it. He was bringing it just as much as Black Panther was. So I'm actually looking forward to the Spider-Man movies, when they come out. So I completely
agree with how awesome this Spider-Man is.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield, I didn't like him so much. I thought he was not at all who Peter Parker is supposed to be. Yeah, for me, I liked what was his name before him?
Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, much more. But this guy, I believe so. I believe so. To me, it's much brighter, much funnier. Andrew Garfield, to me, was just too emo, too dumb. Oh, he was no, and the stuttering. I'm thinking, no, bitch, come on. And then he's in a skateboard. He's a skater boy. I don't know. But this guy, what's his name again?
Tom Holland.
Excellent choice. He actually looks the part. He's short. He's small.
It was almost like a different version of Spider-Man.
I thought it was like the legit version.
Like a kid, we're used to kind of almost adult,
like a college or
yeah, exactly. And this just seemed like almost like a teenager. So, which is why it kind of threw me off, and I had like this negativity towards him in the beginning. But no, the kid just destroyed.
Yeah, like I said, Marvel knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Even his there was a scene where they're in the fight. Well, we won't talk about the fight yet, but
with the shield.
No, that too. But he's just going on and on, non-stop talking. Everybody's fighting and he won't shut the fuck up. So then,
it's Captain America, I think, or War Machine.
No,
maybe
Eagle. What's his name?
Vision or Hawkeye? Oh, Falcon.
Falcon. He goes, don't you know you're not supposed to talk in a fight or something like that? And it was hilarious.
Oh no, he said, in a real fight, there isn't supposed to be that much talking.
Because he won't shut up, but it's perfect and it's funny.
He just brought a different dynamic.
Out of the park, yeah.
Totally, absolutely.
Should we start at the beginning? Crossbones. I liked that he was there and gone. When I was watching the trailers, I thought he was going to be one of the main villains, and I was thinking, I don't want this guy to be the villain. I don't give a shit that he was in the second Iron Man movie. He was forgettable to me.
Captain America. Second Captain America.
Captain America, sorry. He was very forgettable for me, so watching him do his thing in the beginning and then he's out, great. I was thinking, great. I don't want to see him anymore, and I didn't see him animore. So
yeah, because I was a little lost in that part of the movie. I was just kind of like, okay, what's going on? At first I thought that was the Winter Soldier. I was like, Winter Soldier got really beefy. Like, damn.
No, I knew it was, and I was just thinking, okay, hopefully this will be just the first part. They beat him, and that's exactly what happened. So I was glad about that.
Aunt May. I want to talk about Aunt May. Me personally, I was a little disappointed just because Aunt May is super hot in this movie. And it's just due to the fact that it's Marissa Tomei. I have no problem. I love her. I think she's funny. She's hot. She's a great actress. Loved her in that movie. What is it? Love and Stupid? No, with anyway, forget it.
The comedy, you remember
comedy, with you know what? I can't even remember the movie right now.
But anyway, the 40-year-old virgin.
He was in it. I know. But anyway, so I think she's an awesome actress. I don't want her to be Aunt May though, because she's hot. When I think of Aunt May, I think of an older lady. I don't want to objectify Aunt May and be like, ooh, Aunt May, So that's the only thing that I had a problem with. But I can see why. I don't want to. Yeah, no.
She's super hot, and that's what worked for me. As soon as she turns around, because Peter Parker comes in, and her back is turned to us, the audience. And then she turns around, and I was thinking, oh shit, Marissa Tomei? That's one hot aunt. And all these things started going through my head, and then they played off of it.
What kind of things? Sexual things? Or?
Yeah. with Tony Stark, he just won't stop talking about how hot she is. And she goes, we all ants come in all shapes and sizes. So I thought it worked just fine.
They do.
Plus, he's a teenager. He's supposed to be like 15 Spider-Man, so I don't mind her being that hot. Maybe in 10 years she won't be that hot anymore, even though I'm pretty sure she still will be.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I liked everything they did with the movie. I wasn't so thrilled about Iron Man being like a role model to Spider-Man. I don't know if that's the way they did it in the comics, but I was thinking Spider-Man should be equal to Iron Man with the intelligence, so he shouldn't be all like, oh, this is what do you want, or oh, like a little kid, even though he's a little kid.
I had a problem with that too.
But I got over it afterwards, and I'm fine with it. So I thought it worked.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. You see a lot of that in the airport scene where they're all fighting. You know, where it's just kind of like it just makes you feel like he's brainwashed, like he can't think for himself, and that's something that I kind of didn't like. I was just kind of like, come on, what's going on?
Yeah,
guy?
me too.
Like,
me too.
so. But speaking about the airport and the fighting scene, the fighting I thought was really great in this movie. The choreography, the fighting, the way like, right from the beginning you see Black Widow just going off on dudes, just punching them left and right, just doing the hurricanrana, doing all these different things, you know.
Everybody gets the time in the spotlight. Everyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's just good fighting scenes. Whether it's Captain America, Black Panther has his. You know what? The one thing that they did muff was a Falcon's double kick in the air. I don't know if you noticed it. They didn't show the kick like they showed it in the trailer, where he comes in and he does the little somersault with the two.
I know the kick. I just don't remember the difference between the trailer.
Like because you just see it connect. You don't really see them kind of laying it out.
Oh, okay.
And I was just kind of like, whoa, what happened? That was like a big scene in the trailer, and they just kind of just didn't really put it in the film.
Yeah, it was fast. It was fast. It was furious. No pun intended. It was just excellent. I thought it was an excellent payoff, and it wasn't the end of the movie. It felt like we got there so quick. I think it was like 2.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it felt like in half an hour we were at the fight. To me, and it was just awesome.
It was just good the whole time.
I thought Spider-Man and Ant-Man stole the show in the fight, even though, like I said, everyone gets their turn in the spotlight. But those two, I definitely want to see them again.
Mainly Spider-Man though. I feel like Spider-Man like shined in the scene, where that's where he was introduced, and it's just like he just stole the show from him. That whole scene just had me cracking up and just laughing my ass off because he's just like his lines were just awesome.
Likewise, but to me also Ant-Man, I think equally.
He has moments too.
And then when he becomes Giant Man.
Oh yeah.
Which you didn't know at the beginning, and then I talked to you about it. I believe it's a completely different character. So I think they just put two characters into one, which makes sense to me. But I'm not sure on that. So when he was talking about I'm gonna try something that I've only tried in the lab, I thought he was gonna do the what's it called where he grow
where you go super small?
Yeah, super tiny.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
And I was thinking about how's he gonna come back? Because he just said it. I passed out last night. So I'm thinking, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, absolutely.
And all of a sudden, he turned into a giant, and I was just, I was just wild. I was floored. I was thinking, this is just getting so good. It just won't stop. It gets better and better and better. So yeah, there's just too much to say. It was an awesome.
The scene was great. You know, there was some destruction. No innocent people died there, so that was a good part because it was just the airport. So they cleared the airport so that nobody would get hurt, and they're just going off. You see Vision doing his thing. You see Scarlet Witch. Just moving things, cars, and just throwing them on people. The Vision taking down. One of the things that I was a little disappointed, like the Vision, he's strong, hot, and he takes out War Machine. And it's just kind of like, how did you miss? You're aiming for Falcon for one, and you completely miss your target. And your Vision, he's
supposed to be like I don't know. I'm gonna say a godly figure to these people, even though he's an android or something like that. But he kind of explains that he got distracted by Scarlet Witch. So I'm thinking, hey, I would be too.
Yeah, you could blame him.
with the titties popping out and everything. So I'm thinking that's what happened. But yeah, at first I was thinking, wait a minute, how did he miss? He even aimed, like his vision literally like zoomed into where he was gonna hit, and he shoots it and he misses, and that's when Rhodey gets hit and
almost dies.
Pretty much. He should have been dead.
I was like, oh man, is this gonna die? I was like, what's going on?
By the way, the fight is believable. I had some problems with Ant-Man, but then I had the same problems in the Ant-Man movie where they explain the whole physics behind it, the whole science behind it, that when he grows smaller, he keeps the same mass, so he's still the same weight. So I'm thinking if he grows larger, he should still be the same weight. Yet even though now he's really heavy and he's strong, he's breaking apart planes and trains and I don't know what else. But other than that, yeah, I thought it was really believable. I enjoyed the whole thing. There was no moment when I went, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, this sucks.
And the laws of physics don't apply to Marvel, apparently.
Well, I guess not.
And Spider-Man points that out
with the shield.
With the shield, with Captain America's shield. Captain America's just like, he throws it at somebody and it just comes back like a boomerang, and then Spider-Man's just kind of like, that thing does not obey the laws of physics, does it? You know, like, that shouldn't happen. It's supposed to hit me and then just stay on the floor, not ricochet all the way back to you. So that was pretty funny, the fact that they acknowledged that. So like I said,
funny, period. But yeah, you're right. But yeah, everything just worked. I'm gonna go into Batman v Superman a little bit.
Okay, no.
How that movie to me, it just, because we reviewed it already. You can watch the video, it's on our channel.
Yeah.
But this one was great.
Yeah,
it was our first video. This one was just awesome. I was thinking, and it's the same length, and a lot more characters. Sure, they already had time to develop them, but they brought in how many new ones? 1, 2,
Spider-Man,
3.
Black Panther. I guess everybody else was already kind of in there.
But it just works. And then in the movie, you still get everybody, like I said, everybody shines in their own moments. So it was just awesome. I thought it was awesome. And let me throw this in. I saw recently Justice League War. It's an hour and a half. In an hour and a half, they introduce every single member of Justice League.
This is like
it's an animated movie, and it works. So I'm thinking in 2.5 hours, they couldn't do what they did in 1.5 hours. So anyway, that's it. Let's get back to the Civil War.
The bad guy?
The bad guy now. Bad guy is, what's his name? Zemo something or other. I think it's the best villain we've seen so far, and it's just a human being. He doesn't have any special powers, anything like that. We won't spoil the ending, but his plan works.
Yeah, it
and
does.
I was surprised. I was thinking, this is just some dude. To me, he was annoying. It's the same character who's in, the same actor who's in the Quentin Tarantino movie. I can't remember it right now. But he was annoying to me in that movie, and this movie was annoying. And then at the end, I'm thinking, wow, his plan worked. He's a mastermind.
He didn't even do anything.
No,
he really didn't even do anything.
And at the end, he's kind of just chilling by the snow, and his plan is working. And I'm thinking, this is the best villain I've seen so far, and it's just a human being who was barely in the movie
with the plan,
and it works so great.
Yeah, you did have a year to think about it.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot that he
executed
perfectly.
Yeah,
and he would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for his meddling kids. But yeah, I thought it was a great villain. I'm loving where they're going with these movies. They just keep on getting better and better.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the next one. I'm pumped. I'm actually gonna go back and watch this movie
again. Yeah. I was gonna go see it again today, but I had things to do, so I wasn't able to see that. But it's a good way to kick off Phase 4 of Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel's Phase 4. So we're looking forward to Doctor Strange, which we're gonna do a video on that soon. And just elaborating a little bit more on Phase 4 and the things that are to come.
Right.
Hopefully, DC takes notes and just kind of learn to execute.
By the way, 2 after credit scenes in this movie in Civil War.
Yeah.
And 0 for DC, which is stupid. But anyway, so guys, stay for the second one. There's 2 scenes, and they're both great.
Yeah. Overall, great movie. Didn't disappoint. I definitely recommend it. Go see it again, and again, and just tell us what you think. Don't forget to
like, subscribe.
Yeah, and
see you next time.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, happy Mother's Day.
Oh yes, even though
we hope that you guys had a good Mother's Day. So, Mama, we love you.
Team Cap.